Shemai GTA chums, this is one of my favourite DAX jobs. When you're phoning him up for work, you need to do it 10 times in order to unleash the upgrade for the acid lab, which makes the acid lab actually worthwhile, otherwise you're not going to make very much money off it at all. And this one is the crop duster, where you're dusting the weed farms, and all you're kind of doing is rotating around and you're just kind of gently sweeping in low level, and you're dropping your goods all over the weed, which is good because winners don't use drugs, right? And the good thing about these missions is that they're easy to complete, and if you crash the plane you can always get another plane, and this one is one of the easy ones, quite sedate. A lot of the feedback, what I've seen, is that people don't like it because it's too slow. People I like flying, I like aviation, but I hate this mission because it's so slow. I think, well, that's not really a fair comment to say, because it's a slow vehicle. Like, if you don't like the biplane, then perhaps you don't like flying, because flying isn't just about flying fast and blowing stuff up, it's also about the gentler side to it. And, you know, it does take a little bit of flying skill as well to fly at low level and not fly into stuff. So that's just, this is what this video is about really, I'm just complaining about other people, complaining about things. Well, I'm not complaining about what they're complaining about, I'm complaining about the reasoning behind it. Basically, you just don't have the patience. And when I was a kid, I had no patience whatsoever. Notice that it's smoking. The last time I did this mission, I needed 2 biplanes. The Duster is a great plane. I had to get rid of it out of my garage. My personal one, it's a Pegasus vehicle, you buy it in the game. It's super cheap, it's like 250 grand or something, or 300 grand, super cheap. But it's fun. This is why it's fun. It's because it's old school, you know, just look at the view, pretend you're in World War One. You know, these planes flew at like 80 knots. They weren't very fast, okay. I think we might be going down. They weren't very fast at all. So this is one of the true representations in the game. Before you get in this plane, you have to shoot out some hillbillies to steal the biplanes, but that's really easy. There's no point showing you that, because you can die a million times and then go and shoot them anyway. So eventually we'll get it right. These DAX missions though, they are decent. Like the Secura Serve one is probably the most difficult, but even that's reasonably easy. There we go with Lost Power. We're still spraying, we're going to get a spray in, we're going to get a spray in, chums. We are going to do it. We're going to get 1 spray in for crop health. Oh well, that's it, isn't it? That is it. Minigun on. Before I didn't land it so close to the hillbillies, so we're going to see how we do. Where's our chum? There we go. I think if you shoot the helicopter down, it doesn't respawn. We'll find out. See you, chum. Okay, let's kill off some hillbillies while we're here. I mean, we're probably going to die here because we're on red level. Don't know where they are. Are there somewhere? Let's blow up the trucks, that one. There we go, anus. Venus. Let's get some new bullets, alright. There we go. They're all down. There's no need to do this, by the way, just get in the plane and fly over. Don't catch me. Nearly sucker punched me there. Okay, good. We need to call our car. How far away are we? Actually, let's call Services, Kazatka, Sparrow. We're going to finish this mission together, because we enjoy it. This hasn't taken a massive amount of time. Maybe it's going to take about 12 minutes of your life, your precious life. It's a game, you know. You play it for enjoyment. Just learn to sit back and relax, and you know you're gonna complete the mission when you complete it. The Duster is slow, but you probably take about 3 passes over each illegal cannabis field to complete it. This is again, you can use your Presser Mark II to get to the old aircraft. Anything that's pretty quick and easy to call, really, just to make things a bit more efficient, so you don't get too frustrated by the slow biplane. And yeah, speaking of which, you know, you should have a bit of goodwill to that biplane. It is Christmas, season of goodwill and all that. Goodwill to all men, women, and technical bits of equipment. Alright, we're gonna exit. The reason I do that is so I can call it again. The problem, the main problem with the Sparrow, the only problem, is that it stays wherever you land it, so I always crash it so I can call it again. There's a bit of a cooldown to the call, but it's all good. Okay, we're gone. Now, I was going to get the colourful one, the orange colour one, sorry, I got the red one. This is the colour that you get with Pegasus, the standard stock vehicle. But it's still a great looking plane. It takes a while to take off. Go forward and then up again. I think it does actually fly at 80 knots. Let's have a look at the speed to see what everyone's complaining about. By the way, I mean everyone, I mean people who comment on YouTubes. So it's a finite amount of people, I'm sure some people enjoy it. Okay, close to 100 knots, so about 40. Sorry, 40, 90. 95 knots, that's not bad. That's not slow. You can do barrel rolls quite safely at low levels as well, because it is a very stable aircraft. Ideal for this kind of task for people who are not into flying. This is your first foray into flying, and this is an ideal vehicle for that. But yeah, this is one of my favourite ones because it's reliable. You can just get it done at your own pace, and it doesn't crash. Unlike the worst one is the contamination of the weed farms, where afterwards it does a psychedelic trip, which sometimes does a white screen of doom. So that's happened once to me. So I'll have done 11 missions rather than 10 by the end of this one. This is my final one, by the way. For those wanting to know. Oh, let's spray it quick. We're a bit too high up. Did we get it? Oh, I think we did. And do a steep bank over the airfield, the crop field. And try not to. It's hard to see, isn't it? And we've eliminated it. Very nice. Mighty fine indeed. Oh, I think there is one last mission. Perhaps, is there?
Hey, you know what I hate even more than shitty weed?
Okay, there we go.
Shitty weed vape juice. If there's any tankers of that bullshit up there, you take them out.
Okay. For this one, we are going to get vehicles, personal aircraft. You don't need to do this. You can get your own car or something. Where's it gone? P11 Strike Force? No. P96 Laser. That is the one we need. Come on, Laser. There we go. Okay. Are we over it? I think so. Let's bail it. Let's bail. Our trusty aircraft. Oh, we've gone too far. But this actually makes it fun. I got in the car last time. It took me ages to catch up with this truck. You'd be surprised at how quick the tanker goes. Again, a Hydra is good. Any kind of weaponized kind of vehicle, air vehicle, is great for this one. But I don't know if you can lock on with the missiles. We'll find out when we get there. I don't like lock-on missiles, so I like... Okay, we're dead ahead. I like using the explosive rounds in the laser because it's so easy. But let's take those off. Missiles. Gear up. Yeah, so the laser is going to be ideal for this job. Oh, why is it doing that? And it doesn't get behind it. You need to put the camera angle behind. It goes a bit funny, doesn't it? Okay, we'll try a lock-on missile first, just to see if it does lock on. I suspect it won't, because that would make it too easy. But we'll see. It's a bit foggy down there. Low-level visibility is pretty poor. No, we're not locking on, are we? We'll watch out for those telegraphs. Oh no, lock on, there we go. We don't want to lock on now, we want to use the cannon. Job done. Leave the area, so that's it. The mission is complete. One of my favourites, definitely, because it's reliable. In fact, the mail delivery van, bomb delivery, is my favourite, except for that one time when some uncouth individual shot me while I was about to set the bomb off. I delivered it, I was going to set it off. Terrible. Anyway, like, subscribe, Merry Christmas and all that. Well, thank you very much for tuning in. Let's listen to Dax.
Bullshit didn't even deserve to be called weed.
To end
This
the
country
video.
has to have standards, damn it.
Now we've unlocked our business. We can upgrade it to the max. Thank you very much.